Listen and practice.
How to speak English fluently. Hello friend, welcome to the Learn English with Me YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing well. Today in this video, I'm going to tell you how to speak English fluently. Learning English is a big journey. We can improve our English with such beautiful story. Let's listen to this story. This will improve your English speaking skills unprecedentedly. Do you want to improve your English? Do you want to speak English more fluently? You see, the English language changed my life. I was born in Hong Kong, so English is not my first language. My first language is actually Cantonese. My second language is Mandarin because my mother is from Taiwan, and my third language is English. So when I first immigrated to North America, I couldn't speak a word of English. And I know some of my fans. Rumor says that you're tuning into my videos because you want to learn how to speak the English language. I find that that's kind of interesting. So today I want to share with you 5 steps to improve your English fluency. The 5 things that I did to learn the English language. Step number 1 to improve your English fluency. It's actually very simple, and that is don't give a damn. That's right, don't give a damn. Speak whenever, wherever, however. It doesn't matter if you speak with an accent. I still speak with an accent, and I talk to tens of millions of people every single month. It doesn't matter. Forget how people would judge, forget how people would think of you, all this stuff, it doesn't matter, just speak as much as you could. If they don't understand, you say it again. If they don't understand, you say it again, you just keep saying it. I remember because I spoke with such a thick accent, I spoke like it sounded like Jackie Chan. I can still speak with some Chinese accent like hey, yeah, this then that, like that kind of stuff, like I could speak with that kind of accent. But you just speak as much as you could, 'cause that's how you get comfortable. You would not guess, if you're always thinking about understand a culture. To understand philosophies, you need to understand the language. So when I learn the English language, then I also learn about a lot of other things about the culture, about business, of course, that's what I do. So language is not just something that you to communicate, language is also something that you could train your mind with, so understand that. Step 4, immersion. You have to immerse yourself. So when I was learning the English language, what I did is I would listen to music every single day. I would listen to English music, English song, and try to sing along and just to learn it, right? It was very, very difficult, and I was listening to rap music, which is way too difficult. I gave that up. But I was watching English movies without subtitles, and I would listen, and at first I wouldn't understand. I would understand maybe 5% of it, right? And then I would understand, I think it's like that's what she means, and 10%, 20%. As my English improves, I noticed I would understand the movie more and more and more. Right? So you have to immerse yourself, talk in English, listening to English music, watch English movies. Do as much as that as you could. Naturally, you'll pick up the slang. You'll pick up kinda certain stories or phrases like that kind of phrases. That's how you learn English language. Then you make it fun. So it doesn't have to be you have to sit down and study, I'm studying the language. No, make it fun. Talk to people who speak English, right? Like interact, connect, read, watch, listen. That's how you get good. That's how I got good. Step number 5 to improve your English fluency, and that is to hang out with people who speak English. Like, I know it sounds so obvious, but that's how you do it. I remember in college you will see these groups of people. And I would see the Chinese students only hang out with Chinese students. I would see the Korean students hang out with Korean students. And Japanese students hang out with Japanese students, right? And I would do the opposite. I would go and hang out with people who speak English. I would hang out with Caucasians. I would hang out with people who grew up locally who speak perfect English. And I would just talk and hang out. We go to library, and I would try to talk as much as possible, listen, ask questions, right? To get comfortable. And another thing that I did was actually I got a Korean girlfriend who speaks English, right? So that's another way to do it. So I'm not saying that's the only way to learn. But if you want to learn a new language, take someone who speaks the language. You'll be shocked how quickly you pick that up, right? How quickly you can pick up the language. Let me give you a bonus tip, a bonus step if you want it, okay? Step number 6, and that is going to a state of overlearning. Les m'explain. If you are thinking about, let's say, learning a language, let's say you're here and you want to get to this good. The fastest way to get to this good is you actually go into a state of overlearning. So let's take an exercise example, okay? If you want to have stronger bicep, let's say you're only doing your curl, you can only hypothetically lift 20 pounds, right? That's much of strength you have. If you want to make that 20 pounds easy to better lift that up, guess what? Train with 25 pounds, train with 30 pounds. That's an over-preparation, overlearning. That's what I mean, right? You want to stay overlearning. So what I did, because I'm in business, right? Not only learning English language, I was learning how to sell, how to close, how to do marketing, so not only just the English language day-to-day basis to communicate, but actually at a way higher level where there's something to lose. Where it's not just learning the basic day-to-day communication, but also there's money involved, right?